Los Angeles mornings have their own rhythm. The buzz of traffic, the shuffle of people chasing the day, coffee in one hand and ambition in the other. Behind the noise are stories that don't make the headlines. Stories about people working quietly, steadily, to make a difference. That's where we're headed today, to sit down with someone who lives this work every day.
So right now, I'm on my 7th visit of the day, and this attorney here, this law firm, has availed of almost all our services. And today I have a special treat for him. It's a Filipino treat or delicacy called turon. I'm sure he's gonna like it. So let's go. So Aaron, what makes you come back case after case?
Good question. Honestly, my favorite part of a case is when we settle and the excitement. Me or my staff, like whoever makes that call to the client, letting them know the case is settled. I usually something like, "Hey, let me make this call." But I usually, if my assistant Alejandra's working on it or something, and I let her do it because it really is a big joy to hear happy clients after all the hard work we do.
Speaking of Alejandra, let me cut you there. I gotta meet her one of these days.
Yes.
She's so wonderful.
Yes, everyone says so. But yeah, I think it's just a joy that we bring justice to clients. So at Avaness Law, that's our philosophy: justice, advocacy, and we really do fight it until the end, until we get it. Yeah, if we have unfair adjusters, unfair insurances, we do file lawsuits. We do litigate, and our office is I'm glad to say we do A to Z in personal injury. We're not just, if we can't settle, we refer it out. We do A to Z, and having those clients be happy just means everything to us, and have them leave us a review on Google or Yelp or something. So, that's something I'm proud of.
What's the hardest part of doing this job in LA?
Let me think about it a lot. So I think for me, the hardest part is having to wear multiple different hats as a lawyer, business owner. But as a just personal injury PI attorney, I think the hardest part is dealing with attorneys or adjusters outside of California that are not familiar with California law. Trying to convince them of California law, because our laws are pretty consumer friendly. So they're pretty they're good for us. And a lot of times when an adjuster is not familiar with it, it's just pulling hair, trying to convince them of the law and the compensation that our clients are entitled to. So having to file lawsuits just to get your justice that my clients deserve. I think even though that's what we do, that's what we sign up for, and I don't no complaints. But if the hardest part I would say is that it's just trying to convince people that don't know the law.
Okay, so this is more like external, like out of California.
Yeah, because a lot of insurance companies, they get assigned all over Ohio, Arizona, and I don't know if they're trained of California law, and they're just and they have so many files. It's just for them, it is a file number. And then when on our side, for me and my law firm, it's not a file number. It's a person that we care for, and it's just it's that discrepancy between a file number and a person that you care for, and you're trying to fight for them. And when the adjuster's not listening, you just force to file lawsuits. I don't like filing lawsuits because then our clients have to do work, you have to do work. But if it's against the wall, we will do it for justice. I will 100% file lawsuits for our clients. We do that all the time. Okay.
Conversations like these can get heavy. The fight, the grind, the system stacked against you. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that sharing a meal has a way of pulling the weight off your shoulders, even just for a moment. Today, That meal is something close to home for me, a Filipino delicacy called turon, sweet plantain wrapped in crisp golden pastry.
Okay,
Okay.
grab one. Let's try.
What is this piece? Is like bacon or something or no?
No, there's a sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Mm. Oh.
Yeah. So the crunch when you get into the
You
bite.
just
Yeah,
like coffee tea?
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always perfect with coffee, chocolate, and sometimes we can also do a la mode for this one. It's so
Is
perfect.
that like caramel?
Yeah. Put vanilla ice cream on top of it.
Oh,
Oh God. Yes, I'm telling you,
I can
a la
see it.
mode. Yeah.
It's like a Sunday type of
Mhm,
thing. Yeah.
Sunday.
That's good,
Yeah.
man. What's
They
it
know
called
well.
again?
Turon.
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 Turon?
Mm-hmm. Ever feel like the system fights you more than the other side?
Good question.
Mhm.
I would say no, because the system is really geared towards justice.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you know, but I was born in Iran, a
Oh,
country where system is completely corrupted,
okay.
completely biased.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so coming here, really, you see the freedoms that we have.
Mhm.
Freedom of speech, so simple.
Yeah.
You can go outside, you can have freedom of speech.
Mhm.
Over there, if you do that, you can go to jail. I've seen people get killed
Mhm.
for expressing their opinion.
Uh-huh.
And but here, honestly, as a lawyer, especially in personal injury, I'd say no. The system is honestly geared towards justice,
Okay.
and that's why it's just so important to have an attorney
Mhm.
because they can help you achieve that justice.
I believe it's very important when you get into this kind of stuff that somebody represents you, just like
Yeah.
who's very personalized and very, deep down going into the concerns of the clients. And we really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and our clients do as well, and for me, it's being able to take advantage of this system.
Mhm.
I don't want to ever look at the system and say, well, the system is bad. The
Mhm.
system doesn't work in my favor.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the system is great.
Mhm.
You look at all the case law that we have. It's really everything. All the judges and the judiciary system in California, all they do is to make sure that we have justice.
Mhm.
And we might get it wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
But we try to do our best to get it right.
Okay.
And that's what I love. I love our judicial system,
Okay.
and it really is geared toward justice.
I love hearing you say these things because it seems you're so passionate about it. It's so good. I love it.
I tried. That's honestly, what's
Yeah,
funny is
yeah.
in law school,
Yeah.
I was like one of the worst law school students.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
Why
I
so?
didn't. I don't want to be in
Why
law
so?
school.
Oh,
It was like,
really?
yeah, it was
Okay.
one of those things where in our first day of law school, they would ask us, "Why do you want to be a lawyer?"
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "I want to do
Is
justice."
that so
I wanna do-"
typical? They
I
they
know,
still ask
and
that kind of
honestly,
questions?
everyone said
Okay.
the same thing. And when
Yeah.
it came to me, I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Uh-huh.
It was either lawyer or doctor.
Okay.
I had to pick one because in my culture, it's just one of those things. You
Mm.
you make your parents happy, you got to be a lawyer or doctor.
Do you
And
know about the Filipinos is either you're a
nurse,
nurse
right? Yeah.
or
Yeah. No, but
Okay.
but I got lucky because when I became a lawyer,
Yeah.
God was looking out for me. When I became a lawyer, I fell in love.
Okay.
I'm like, I cannot see myself doing anything else.
Mhm.
So really, it's just happened by luck for me. So
Okay.
law school, whoever is thinking of going to law school,
Mhm.
there's nowhere comparable to what actual being a lawyer is like.
Mm.
I will definitely say that. Yeah.
Okay.
The truth about this work is that it doesn't always end with glory. There are no headlines for the long nights, no applause for the weight carried quietly behind closed doors. But these are the moments that matter, the unseen victories, the resilience to keep showing up for someone who can't fight alone. Over something as simple as sharing a meal, I'm reminded that the law isn't just about cases. It's about people, their struggles, their persistence, and their dignity. And this is why we at FCA stand with the firms such as Avaness Law. We support them so they can keep supporting the people who need it most, Because justice isn't just an idea, it's built piece by piece by those willing to carry the weight.